Bryant is going, they're going to deny him the catch. Listen, they've seen those Portland highlights. They're not going to allow Kobe Bryant to catch the ball. Great move by Greg Popovich.
Four tenths remaining in the fifth game. Here they go. They get it to Fisher. He scores! Derek Fisher scores at the buzzer. It'll have to be reviewed. They'll review it. They'll review it. The Lakers are going to run to the dressing room, and they'll try to get on the plane before the officials can get over to the scorer's table.
Boy,
oh,
it was
my
close.
God.
We got to take a look at it, but I got to tell you, live, it looked good.
I thought it did, too.
My goodness.
Well, I had a feeling. I was just going to ask you, you know, everybody in the world knows they're going after Bryant. They're going to try to foul Bryant. So do you go to somebody else? Do you take a chance?
Well, they went for
Derek
Bryant.
Fisher, here we go. Take a look at this.
For Bryant. You can see him looking. Derek Fisher breaks open.
Starts. Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I think it is good with about a tenth of a second. Yeah, I don't know how you
tell you, it's close though. It's so close.
It's very close.
Watch the light.
Ball has to be out of his hands.
Ball's out.
Yeah, it's out of his hands. It's out of his hands.
Wow, it's good.
Just an unbelievable game.
You think about the breaks. Think about the breaks, Al. The 4/10 of a second made the difference. The 4/10
right. You're
of
right.
a second.
You're right.
Wow.
You talked about it. 4/10 and 3/10. It was called good on the court, so they'd have to see something to overrule it, much as football. Ball's out. There it is. Out of his hand. That's all you need. Can you imagine the days, what was it? It was about 12 years ago. The Lakers have won. The Lakers are going to run off the court. In the days before you went to tenths of seconds, remember you had that massive craziness in New York in a playoff game a few years ago.
Al, I've been around this league for 20 years. I've never seen an ending like this.
No, that's off the charts.
Two unbelievable shots. I've never seen anything like it ever.
Two lead-changing shots in the last 4/10 of a second. You know, at the risk of being a shill, now I know why they say we love this game.
We love this game.
It's just unbelievable. Here's Michelle.
All right, I'm with Shaquille O'Neal because everybody else ran into the locker room. Can you describe those last 0.4, of a second, whatever you're going to call that fraction?
One lucky shot deserves another. Tim Duncan hit a great shot. He was falling down. He just threw it up. Thought I was playing good day. I was right there. I didn't want to foul. I was right there in his face, and he hit the shot. And then Derek got the ball, threw up a lucky shot, and hit the shot. We won the game.
Talk about the design of that play, because I think everyone was looking to guard Kobe, and then Fisher comes up with it. Actually,
the play was for Kobe to set a lob for me, and then Kobe to come out, but everybody was looking for me and Kobe. Derek Fisher just ran to the ball, got it, and threw it up.
This was an enormous win. You guys led by 16. They came back and took the lead, and it looked like they were going to go back to L.A. up 3-2. Can you talk about what a difference a moment makes?
I think we had too many turnovers again in the fourth quarter. They got too many offensive rebounds. They came down and hit some shots. And like I said, the last two shots, one lucky shot deserves another.
Yeah, and Shaq, just real quick, you had some foul trouble early. How frustrated were you in your inability to contribute in the first half because of those fouls?
I mean, I was just coming out playing aggressive, and, they were just, calling the fouls under the net.
All right, Shaq wants to get back in that locker room to celebrate with his teammates, guys. We'll let him go. Back to you.
Unbelievable. Wow. Leave it to Shaq to sum it up. One lucky shot deserves another. Think about Derek Fisher. Here's a guy who's a starter, wins 3 rings. They bring in Peyton. He loses his job. He comes off the bench. Derek this year did not shoot very well. Started shooting a little bit better during the playoffs. Has begun to see more action of late, and he is the guy who will go into Laker lore with this shot.
But Al, I'm going to say this. This morning, you asked Greg Popovich if there's an X factor in the game for the Lakers, who is it going to be? And what did he say?
He said Derek Fisher
will be the X factor.
And right now, Derek Fisher is Greg Popovich's X-rated factor.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in San Antonio land is happy about that. But what a great ending. I mean, I've never seen anything like it, especially when you put the magnitude of the game.
And this series, and I mean, this is the marquee series. The series, there have been some great matchups, but you have the champions of the last 5 NBA seasons, and Derek Fisher is right now in with Michelle. Let's go to Michelle.
Yeah, with Derek Fisher, we got to get him while we can because this man is in high demand.
Wow.
Talk about the design on that last play.
Well, most times the play's not for me. Even though I can make shots, most of the time we're going to Kobe and Shaq automatically. But they covered those two guys. I came open. Garrett gave me a great pass and turned the shot.
Tell me how the moment felt, because as our guys just explained, you lost your starting job. Malone is here, giving you quite the pat on the back, but you had lost your starting job.
Yeah, I mean, this is special. I mean, we almost gave this game away. And I think tonight's game is so indicative of how our whole season has gone. We looked great at times, we've looked poor at times, but we've hung in. Everybody's had adversity individually, collectively, and this is just a great win for our team and our organization.
You know, it's hard to describe the way that this bench erupted, the way that every player erupted, especially after watching